You know the building that Guy Fawkes tries to blow up? Far be it from me to reveal whether he was successful in that Gunpowder series on BBC One. And you know that place where, in the ITV series that follows her life, Queen Victoria got hitched. I ask because they're the same building, if you look closely enough, and it's neither Westminster Abbey nor the Houses of Parliament. Nope, it's Beverley Minster, whose twin, slenderfingered Vsign of a West End helped inspire Nicholas Hawksmoor's addition of the same to the Abbey in central London. It's the poor man's Westminster Abbey. Credit Charlotte Graham. With Gunpowder just finished, the old place can probably expect a boom, no spoiler intended, in tourist visits. But what can these tourists expect from a trip to Beverley? Not the chance to meet Kit Harington or Jenna Coleman, for they are long gone, but if you're looking for a Yorkshire town with history, prettiness and a bang-tidy Minster, then Beverley is the place for you. Well, so is York, actually. But was York named the UK's best place to live by an Affordable Affluence survey in 2007? I think not. That august accolade was bestowed more than 1,300 years after the town was founded. Sometime in between 1666, in fact, they opened the White Horse Inn, better known as Nellie's, and the decor, stone flagging, open fires, gas lighting, old men, has been largely unchanged ever since. Especially the old men. We stopped there for a quick pint, for they do not do lattes here, no sir, before seeing the rest of the town. Turn left out of the pub and you'll walk past St. Mary's Church, which contains the stone carving thought to have inspired Lewis Carroll's White Rabbit. St. Mary's is a very fancy church, but unfortunately comes a distant second on the list of Beverley's grandest places of worship. Was this the inspiration for Lewis Carroll's White Rabbit? Credit Charlotte Graham. First, of course, is Beverley Minster. To the squinting eye of a visitor untrained in the vagaries and variants of English Gothic, its long, silvery, high-ceilinged nave is pretty much identical to that of Westminster Abbey. If Prince Harry isn't allowed to get married in Westminster, you could give him a heavy stag do and put the ceremony on here. He wouldn't notice the difference, nobody would. I guess the plan would fray slightly once the happy couple leaves the church. Instead of the Houses of Parliament and Whitehall etc., they'd exit to the side of little red brick terraced houses. No matter time to take this wedding reception to the bar. The Beverley Bar, that is, a 15th century brick gate that straddles one of the main shopping streets. It's so narrow it only accommodates one lane of traffic at a time, therefore offering, nota bene, Harry's best man, the worst possible interpretation of the phrase bar crawl. Still, the Georgian Quarter, found either side of the bar, has some places to shop and eat that should occupy you for at least as long as it took to creep the car through the gate and find a parking spot. 17 photographs that prove Yorkshire is England's greatest county. Beverley, basically, is a fun-sized York, whose pavements remain unclogged by idiot tourists. Indeed, one of the restaurateurs admits it's nice for the locals that the town doesn't have a higher profile, tourist dollar or no. They'll have to stop sending the Minster to auditions then, or ensure that future royal ceremony-esque conspiracies occur somewhere other than Westminster. Or hope there's no further series of Gunpowder, which depends, of course, on whether Fawkes managed to finish the job. I'll be blowed if I know. Day trip or more from our series on UK Days Out. 6 Fine Reasons to Go to Beverley. The Minster, gorgeous and historic. Watch out for reduced winter hours. It closes at 3:45 p.m. from November. The Guildhall. Take a guided tour around the building that retains an ornate, stucco-ceilinged courtroom. Retired, by the way, so don't worry about stumbling into Crown Court proceedings. The Bakery Havershams, in Well Lane, makes cakes that are beyond delicious. Ginger cake, brownies, and the regional scone delicacy known as the Fat Rascal. East Riding Treasure House, and the Panic. Credit copyright 2017 Charlotte Graham. Charlotte Graham. The Panic, that's the name of the show-stopping cow painting in the East Riding Treasure House, depicting a herd of cows startled by a clap of thunder. Plenty of local art and history here besides. The restaurant best in town is the Westwood, not to be confused with the adjacent common pasture land. It specializes in princely Sunday lunches, complete with of course enormous Yorkshire puddings. Inside the King's Head. Credit Charlotte Graham. The stay. The King's Head occupies a well-kept Georgian building a short distance from the Minster. It serves good food as well.